Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven and welcome back to my channel. Now before we get into the video, please excuse my voice, it's a little thrashed right now. I had to do a whole bunch of yelling at work last night, some shit went down, but it's all good. Just wanted to give you the heads up on why I sound shit. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new game mode that's been announced and we finally know what it is, okay, and it's called Tribute. But I am going to call it Capture the Buff because that's pretty much what it is. So for those of you who have no idea what this game mode actually is, it's like Capture the Flag, but with a slight twist, okay? So there's 3 different flags that pop up on the map. You got to grab the flags and then you got to take them back to the shrines. Now once you get the flag back to the shrine and you plant it in there, your entire team gets a buff. So one of the buffs basically boosts all of your stats up, the other one nerfs everyone's stats, and the other one allows you to see players all over the map, okay? So it's sort of like that Valkyrie one that she gets. And then the third one allows you to see everyone across the map, okay? So you know where everyone is. So first of all, I just want to say I am happy they are bringing a brand new mode into the game, okay? Do not get me wrong. I know there are some people who are really excited for this mode just because they want something brand new to play. Everyone's getting sick of the standard modes that we have right now. So yes, I'm happy they're bringing something brand new into play and I hope it's going to be good. I hope it's going to be, you know, good XP wise and everything so people actually play it. So I'm about to have a discussion about this mode, okay? Because I have some issues with it and some other things I want to touch on. But remember, I said I'm fine with it coming and I'm happy it's coming. Keep that in mind before anyone jumps down my throats in the comments. So my first issue that I'm going to bring up with is the actual mode itself, okay? Now we don't know exactly how this thing's going to play. We know the general concept of it. You grab the flags, you run them back to the thing, you stick it in, you get a buff. But there are a few things that I would like to know. One, can you take the flags out of the shrines once they're already in there, or is it once you put it in, it's in and no one else can touch it? Because if you're able to steal a flag that someone's put in the shrine, then that means you will have to have people defending the shrines. Now secondly, I can see some issues coming up with this mode, considering in the game we have Shinobi and Peacekeeper. I really do hope they have something in place to stop people who play Shinobi and Peacekeeper from just picking up the flag and then just fucking off with it and just stalling the game somehow. Or just running around the entire map just, you know, annoying people. Can you imagine if you're playing Shigoki or something, you pick up a flag, you may as well not even touch the goddamn thing, because if they have a Peacekeeper or a Shinobi, you're never going to get away from the guy. So I can fully see a scenario where, you know, everyone just goes 4 Shinobis or 4 Peacekeepers and they just like sprint directly to the flags, pick them up, and then good luck fucking catching them. Unless of course they're other teams playing 4 Shinobis and 4 Peacekeepers, then we might have a race on our hands. Which will mean that heavies will be kind of, you know, shit. Now I have seen a Ubisoft employee, moderator guy say, but yes, at the end of the match, once you plant all the flags in the shrines, you have to kill the enemy team, okay? And he's like, that's when Shigoki and all the other heavies will get a chance to shine because you actually have to fight each other. Which means that the match turns into an elimination match once you do the whole capture the buff bit. So the only way I can see heavies really being used is at that last part, which he is right about that. At the very end, you'll have to kill the guys. So you can use a Shigoki and like Highlander. But another way that you could utilize Shigoki and all the other heavies and stuff, and not just the fast characters like PK and that, would be if you can pick those flags up from the shrines and steal them. Because if you can do that, then of course you can just get a Shigoki and tell the fat fuck to park his butt over at the shrine. And if he sees any little ninjas or fucking girls running around, cave their skulls in. So that could be a way to make it so all the characters are viable no matter what, and not just the really fast ones. Because if it's just a race to pick up the flag and just get to the shrine as fast as possible, plant that motherfucker and go, woohoo, I got a buff, then it really diminishes the reason why you would be taking any heavies or anything. Especially if you take Shinobis, okay? And we all know in a 4v4 scenario how absolutely fucking retarded it is trying to face more than one Shinobi when you're trying to fight someone else. So that sort of gets rid of the whole Shigoki factor, because that poor motherfucker is going to get his ass kicked. It's going to be like one of those zombie movies where like the big guy's standing there and all these like little zombies are jumping on him and they just drag him down slowly. So those are my 2 main issues that I have with the actual mode from what we know so far, okay? One is that assassins and just fast characters in general seem like they're going to be overpowered, considering you can just pick that flag up, run as fast as you can, dodge everyone, and then plant the motherfucker. Once again, we don't know if there is a timer on planting it or not, which I hope there goddamn is, because if it's just that, it's just going to be an arms race. So they need to have a timer on actually picking up the thing and planting the thing. So that gives people a chance to run up and stop them, which of course comes with its own issues, because then you could just have, once again, a Peacekeeper just run in and out, just, you know, stab, run away, and then they'll never get to plant the goddamn thing. There is a lot of issues with this mode that I can tell so so far, but I hope it's going to work out, and I want it to work out. And the second issue is going to be that, you know, the heavies aren't going to really be used that much because they're too slow unless we are able to defend the shrines because people can steal them. That gives heavies a purpose to be there, except for, you know, I'm just going to run around or stand in the corner looking sad, and then as soon as, you know, they plant all the flags, then I'm actually going to be able to do something. So we shall see how it actually turns out. But I have something else I want to talk about, and this is sort of, it's not to do with the fact that they're putting the mode in. This is to do with the fact that Ubisoft are once again kind of lazy. This mode is going to be coming out in season 4, which means Ubisoft has had nearly a full year in order to come up with a brand new mode. Now, I made a full video on multiple gladiator modes, okay, that were really cool and everyone seemed to love them. And down in the comments to that video as well, there were tons of people, you know, pulling out their own modes, tweaking my mode, improving it, all sorts of stuff. There was great ideas there. And the beautiful thing about it was the entire thing was 100% community driven. It was what the community wanted to see in a mode. And then I made my video talking about a siege mode. And once again, there was tons of hype for it. Everyone was talking about it. They were tweaking it, coming up with their own ideas. And it was amazing to see everyone come together and go, this is the mode we fucking want to see. And it's not like they didn't get seen, okay? They were shared all over the forums. One of them got like 63,000 views. The other one got 21,000 views. So people did see them and people were loving the ideas. So Ubisoft has had this entire time to come up with this amazing, awesome mode. And what we get is pretty much capture the buff. That is what it is, okay? I've seen some people try and defend it, go, it's not just capture the flag. It's not capture the flag. It's so deep and there's so much to do. It's not. You pick up a flag, you run it back to a shrine, which is what you do with capture the flag modes anyway. You pick up a flag, take it back to the point and dump it. The only difference here is that there's 3 flags, 3 shrines, okay, that you have to dump the flags into. And once you dump a flag, you get a buff, which is pretty much elimination. They've literally just mashed, okay, elimination, because you got the fact that you have to kill people at the very end and you have to get the buffs, with a capture the flag mode where you pick up the flag, take it back to the base, and they've just smashed them together and gone, okay, there's a mode. The mode concept is pretty damn basic. And by the time the mode finally does come out, they would have had like 8 to 9 months or something like that in order to come up with this really cool brand new mode. And a capture the buff mode with elimination at the end is pretty much all they could come up with. Now, some people make the argument as well that, hey, it's free content, you know, they're giving us, they didn't have to give you the mode, which once again is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. They sold the game. They want people to continue to play and buy the game. Yes, they have to give you the mode. Sure, they didn't have to do it for free, which I praise them on for giving it out for free, but at the same time, they still have to make the fucking mode, otherwise no one will play the game. But it shits me to tears to see that they had all these ideas from people like me. Okay, I put videos up. There are tons of people on the forums giving ideas for modes. I've seen plenty of them, and on Reddit and so on and so forth. I've had so many people going, hey, you know, we're the people who play your game. Here's what we want to see in a new game mode. And then on top of that, they've had ages to come up with this brand new mode. And in the end, all they could come up with was a capture the flag with a twist. Now, like I said before, I'm not knocking the fact that it's, you know, capture the flag and stuff. I love capture the flag modes, okay? I have no problem with the actual mode itself. The issue I'm having is the fact that this mode could have literally been in since the start of the game. It's nothing massive. It's nothing revolutionary, okay? They're not using brand new maps for it. As far as I know, they're literally just taking the maps we have now and planting, you know, 3 flags and 3 shrines across the place. And the reality of it is they're just taking elimination, and instead of you running and picking up the buff, you have to pick up a flag and plant it in order to get that buff. So it's literally something they could have had since the start of the game, but they chose to hold on to it for whatever reason and then just launch it as a brand new game mode that's going to be, oh my god, everyone get hyped, like a year later. It just seems to me that a multi-billion-dollar company could have done a bit better. Once again, happy the mode's coming. I love capture the flag modes. I think I'm going to enjoy myself in this thing. But from a principle standpoint, I seriously think they could have done better for the community, especially the community that stuck around for this game. I know if I was in charge, I would have fucking gone all out on this brand new game mode. A, to get more people to come back to the game to, you know, play the game. B, to say thank you to the people who stuck around. Go, hey guys, it's been a rough ride, but here you go. Here's this brand new fucking siege mode, or here's this massive gladiator mode that has 3 things you can do. Just something more than elimination mashed together with a capture the flag idea. I hope the mode's going to be fun. I hope it has a bunch of XP in it, so, you know, people actually play it and don't just ditch this mode like a week in. They really need to make it able to compete with Dominion, or no one's going to touch the goddamn thing. And I really do hope it's fun and that they find a way to make it so assassins, you know, aren't just overpowered in this mode. And I hope they find a way to make heavies useful and, you know, not completely useless standing in the corner crying. And the one thing I have to say to Ubisoft, okay, this is directed straight at them. Guys, when Season 4 is over and it's all done and dusted with, next year, if you want to continue this game going forward, you need to do better, you need to do bigger stuff, and you need to make the game worthy of people coming back to it. Don't just reskin some modes and slap them together with other stuff. Don't be lazy. That's all I'm saying, okay? You guys over there have the money. You're You're a multi-billion-dollar company. You have the money to do shit that you want to do. Respect the people who are playing your game, okay, and do some cool shit for them next year. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the brand new game mode? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think about the fact that, you know, assassins might be overpowered, heavies might not be used at all? And do you agree with me that they could have done better? What do you think about that? Instead of siege mode or something cool like that, we got capture the buff. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And please share this video around. It helps me out a fuck ton. And if you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I shall see you on the next video. Have a good one, guys.